RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
OG Percy show no mercy.
Okay.
Yeah, happy holidays to you, OG.
Man, happy Hanukkah.
Yes, sir.
Humbug.
Yes, sir. Kwanzaa.
Black Friday.
Yeah, amen. Amen. We stay there.
Oh, it's White Friday now. Black Friday and Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
It's White Friday.
Yes, sir.
Do they have brown? Any brown Fridays? Quinceañero? Cinco de Mayo days?
Yeah. Well, since the last time we sat down,
Yes, sir.
a lot's happened in the news.
First of all,
Go ahead.
I'd like to shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to RealToon, man, for the blessing. Shout out to T-Will. Shout out to Local Vision. I'm giving them shout outs because I just got through a bad sickness, man. I went through it, man. These people show support. And as you can see, I might be getting old, but God has a will and a way for me. You dig what I'm saying? And I just thanks for all the prayers that went out, man. They seen me on my last video. I was very, very ill. I had bad fever. I was running, no excuse. Me too. One thing about a train, it don't go on flat and you can't turn it around. And so me and Tune, we straightforward here. It don't matter, man. Hey, it's like that thing called speed. You gonna have to find a way to stop us, man. Yeah. And only death can hold us down.
Amen.
Amen. Let's go, Tune. Thank y'all.
Well, OG, and I'm glad to see you back on your feet as well. You know, I will
Appreciate
jump
you.
in.
Yeah, I know you will. Like the double dutch.
Yes, sir. Well, since the last time we sat down, a lot's happened in the news.
Yes, sir.
Most recently, Terrence Gangsta Williams came out and broke the news that BG Jizzle, former Cash Money artist and Hot Boy, just released a collab album with Gucci Mane. Name came across in some paperwork. And it's been going viral. Whack 100's got a hold to it. 1090 Jakes got a hold to it. And it looks like the paperwork checks out. So just to give you a brief rundown, well, before BG went to jail this time, he was apparently riding in a car with someone. They were pulled over. They found guns and drugs in the car. The guy BG was in the car with said he would take his own case.
Okay.
They go down to the station. The guy takes his case. The guy goes to jail. When he gets to jail, federal prison or whatever it is. When he gets to jail, I guess he changes his mind. So now he makes an appeal. Well, the federal prosecutor's job is to make sure your appeal is denied. So he pulls out all the evidence that he has against you in order to deny your appeal. Right?
Okay.
And the key element of the evidence was BG testifying in front of the grand jury. BG testified and essentially said that was dude's guns and drugs. Now, in BG's defense, they had a prior agreement that they would take their own case. Is BG a snitch?
Stop it, Tim. Don't do that, man. That's a harsh word to use on somebody. And I can see what you just said. They've been using it. I mean, live loose around this mother.
Right.
You know, back in the days, y'all, let me tell y'all. Wait, hold on. First of all, tell them a Crip. One of the kids' parents put up to me one day. Another child mom put up to me one day. She said, Percy, can I talk to you? She had a good son. A good old child. In college, home for the basketball season, home for the weekend. A weekend coming home to see mom turned out to be tragedy. A life worth of tragedy for her son with my son now. So the lady drove from Dallas and came down and said she just wanted to talk to me and asked me could I help her. Help you what? Oh no, man, when she started, man, I don't deal with them. I don't know what's going on, but I don't deal with my kids like this. I can't deal with them. I will be gone for life. Is anything you can do? Nah, I'll tell you what you can do. You stay prayed up and tell God, thank you, your son's still alive. Tell your son, you know, because her son caught himself trying to do something he had no business doing. He got caught up in a lick, you know, and he got shot in the process. But somebody saved him. They just want to know who the somebody was, which you know the somebody was. They had to find out. But Another guy came to me and said when he went to jail, the detectives had the gun. They talking to him right now. Let me tell y'all something. You try to finesse somebody into take, nah, my bad. I'm not gonna say they from the BG did not snitch because this wasn't coerced, man. This was on site. Cuz take that. You got it, I got it. When you get to talking this, y'all gotta understand when you in these type of situations, conversations are had. Conversations are had, man. Cuz know that ain't his gun. Anybody can say that. Don't nobody mind say, man. Ain't nobody, as I know, none of them is no hoes. And the one that took the charge, he wasn't no. He was real at that time with real sense. But see, one thing you don't know, if you take that, stick to that. Cuz I don't give a what a say after that. I'm snitching. Now I'm not snitching. I'm following proper protocol to keep going. Cuz gonna take that. Let me tell y'all something. All you on this motherfucker I done seen down in BG for snitching, will be the same nigga be want somebody to get on that stand for you. If you was caught up in the same similar situation, because that's how this gonna have to go. It's not gonna go no different. Yeah, I need that affidavits. I need you to get up there in the prayer. Won't get me off. You go. I got you. That's how that go. It ain't no just say you done and walk out. No, you gonna cut. You know what? No. Learn your law before you just get to running down on man. And guess what? When a goddamn me, I don't give a what. We tricked him out of the spot, convict him, finessed him, or whatever. He chose to play his part. Cause let me tell y'all something. Don't get in there and switch on me. Yeah. Don't get in the now, cause I'm gonna stick to mine. What I gotta do now? You just stick to what you said you were gonna do. Yeah, cause cousin went in there and started to switch the game up. Let me tell you something. When this found out that he had a capital murder charge, when we got down on my son's charge, and my son thought that now the shoe was on the other foot, don't nobody want you to take a case. You want somebody to take a case. Now my son down, y'all see I'm keeping it in the mix. Now my son wants somebody to take a charge for him, but when the kid got in and found out it was capital murder, the kid, I'm gonna take it. I got him to hold it down, because that's what they do out here. They certified. I know you laws got scared down here when I said that word down in Texas, did it? In Arlington. That's the word you don't want to mention in Arlington. Certified. Them were my kids. That was another game one of my kids ran in Arlington, Texas. Certified. CSB. Certified Head Busters. So you know the only way to get in is to be certified. Head Busters. I don't know why he choose. I just rather be a Crip. I don't want to be no body for body. God. Certified head. God. I gotta go. Nah, I'm gonna stick to just being a Crip. But anyway, they found out he had that capital, and what capital cost. That's the same thing that felt about BG now. They get out there because you can't switch up. Because you gonna eat that bone. You gonna eat that. All you riding down on BG, I see all that shit weak in the motherfucker because you supposed to be convicts. Let me tell y'all something. BG was a snitch. He wouldn't have stood on the yard. BG found a plate, ran the plate, let the plate run itself. That got down on BG. To be honest with y'all. Snitched on BG. That's why all you know what's going on now. Now they're snitching. Now who doing all the talking? BG never said nothing about nothing. Hello? Kept it silent 17 years. Now who's snitching? All of a sudden somebody saying something. But I guarantee you wouldn't. BG. Yeah, because guess what? The internet done blowed up over a couple of weeks. Cuz name getting slandered. Shout out to BG, man. Stand your ground, homie. Cuz you find when you suck MCs, make them learn. And if they don't, you shall return. To all you sucking MCs who did not learn, if you don't this time, we shall return. Now tell me something, y'all. All you snitch calling. You find a run a play. You hear a snitch. Let me ask you something. Tune, can I please ask you this? Is anybody doing time right now for what BG said? Told on. I'm talking right now at this point. Is there a body behind a cage for BG? BG got a body behind right now at this moment.
To my knowledge.
From his testimony.
To my knowledge, the guy
6 years ago, you got 6 years.
Is in prison for a separate and unrelated charge.
Thank you, sir. But I'm trying to
my knowledge.
Okay, cool. A separate and unrelated charge. So you saying the case BG had has already time is served on it already? Can we please, confirmation. Confirmation, I believe it is. Because last time I heard he got 6 years for the gun charge. And I can believe BG, if I'm not the dumbest in the world, I think BG just did 17, 14.
13.
Flat?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did that time 2 times.
Right.
Yeah.
For a gun charge.
For a gun charge. He did
Similar
what?
charge.
No, you don't get no messages in there. Goddamn, I unplug you. Don't play with me right now. It might have been my mama trying to call me. Ain't no telling. But anyway, Tune. There's nobody locked up. Let me show you a pattern, Tune, of destroying black men. Dig up bones on great man. Man just come home. But I told BG. Right here, I told him. Let's say it again. Go ahead.
Make it make sense.
We told BG when he came home, man, to watch out for the devils on his internet, because here they come. They coming to get you. Didn't I tell y'all on Tune last time I talked about BG? Don't give a who BG is. He's gonna disrespect that man. Yeah, he home and everything good right now. They started with the crazy accusations. You know, the hair and the wig twisting, and they started right there.
Right.
That was the first.
Come on.
I know, that was the first swing at him. He ducked that one.
Barely.
Yeah, barely. But I mean, so fast. The man didn't have to do nothing but take a picture.
Yeah, first day. First time on the internet.
But like I told him, I didn't even get mad. I told BG, I know what it feel like to take a picture with a fan, or take a picture, just be a man, just take a picture and come back to haunt you. I know what it feel like. I know what it feel like to wear them shoes, BG. But let me know, I'm gonna let you know, that was the weak part. They gonna keep coming. And guess what, they keep coming. And it's a shame, man, come home and do that much time. Can't nobody do nothing but try to find something wrong about him. I don't give a damn how he look. or go back. Y'all might as well. Y'all go dig in the trenches. Go dig up a treasure chest on the man. Go ahead, y'all. Oh, we used to it. That's how black do, is tear each other down. I ain't seen nobody try to build nobody up. Look at how black men just going down. Our black men going down, y'all. Kings. And the sad thing, ain't nobody taking them down but us. I don't see no white men shooting at a nigga. I don't see no Rodney King going on, or nothing going on no more. No George Floyd going on. No, it's us on us. And then we the ones talking about we looking for justice. Y'all crazy. Cause when I see dead in the street, all I see is just us niggas. One thing about that, now BG found him that he can rely on. He said gonna take a charge, cuz take your lick. Take the lick. I'm going up there. And then all you crying because BG had to stick to the script. The script was already wrote. Now we ain't even say nothing about the script. What's the script? I gotta get up here and say this, man. Ain't gonna let us go. Oh shit, let's run that. Sign it affidavits, huh? Get us up out of here. Let me tell y'all about the affidavit. Tell us my Crip. Wrote the affidavits on me one time. Police got me, said I jumped on her. 24 hours later, she came down there and signed another one, said I did. And they released me. When I got home, they knocked back on the door, and guess what they did? They took her to jail. Why? For filing false statements. Yeah. And I watched that while I was holding the kids this time. I said, this shit is ridiculous. Let me tell you something, man. One thing about the court, if you come in line, you always a liar. And I told him, man, I didn't jump on her. He said, man, she's saying you didn't jump on her. Let me tell you what that judge told me. The coldest thing in the world that made sense to him. Watch this. This is so Bible. He said, you want me to believe that you didn't jump on her? I said, I didn't jump on her. I asked him, man. She signed the affidavits. He looked at me, he said, he really didn't want me to go. He said, but I'm gonna leave you in for the rest of the day. I'm gonna let you go in the morning. Yeah, because if she was lying then, she's lying now. That was fire. If she was lying when she wrote it, what you make you think she ain't lying when she writing it now? Yeah, that makes sense. BG partner got in there and froze like a because you went in and tried to switch the game. I guess your commissary wasn't building up like you wanted to. I guess you found out you gonna have to do a little more time than what you thought you was gonna have to do. Cause this shit wasn't nothing. You signed up for the game, and when it came to run the play, you ran out of bounds. You ran out of bounds on them, cuz. And you tried to get the game up now at the end. Cuz everybody wanna take somebody down, man. Snitching. Now he is snitched. This say he was gonna take the league, take the league. Now you want me to look bad for you to get you some recognition all of a sudden, because everybody know, watch this. That little shit happened with BG, that shit happened so long ago. If it was a problem, it would have been a problem. Yeah, it wasn't a problem, it was just a play. It was just a play. And salute to BG, keep your head up, man. Watch out for your kind. Watch out for your own kind. Boys. I would like to take the plank out of my own eye. This is something I love when Toon said the last time. I'm glad that he noticed it. Because when I say I don't like to speak on nothing unless I know something. And I don't know shit about BG, but I do know some about BG. Due to my own Tales from a Crip. Tales from a Crip! OG Percy, I own a stock of 5 boys. Well, 7 boys and 3 girls. And I have a crew of guys. I'm not gonna name. I'm not gonna even say now one of them name. Cause all of them is doing time right now. And but let's go back into these situations. These situations that he ran into. Tales from a Crip. I had one of my sons. I'm just gonna say one of them. Y'all just have to pinpoint who you might think I'm talking about. And probably ain't the one you think I'm talking about. But I had one of my sons, man, that appeared up on 4 murder trials. And he caught 4 murder cases. And doing his murder cases, and he had vice versa type of murder charges. I mean, some was blamed on him, and some, somebody say he blamed it on them. But once upon a time, he caught a murder charge when he was like 16 or 15. And he ran into some guys, man. One of the guys told him to throw the gun. And the guy he thought threw the gun, he give him the gun, said, man, this is over, man, throw that. You dig what I'm saying? Get rid of that. But back then, when you were young, who gonna throw a gun at 16? Who do that? You know, boy, it's a gun. They're gonna keep what? They're gonna keep that? You know, but you hanging around where guns ain't shit and throwaways is everywhere around this motherfucker. You can just walk up in Fortward and find a gun on the ground. Just go buy some bullets. Hello? Yeah, murder work, y'all. But anyway, he told to throw the gun. Come to find out my little son didn't throw the gun. A couple of weeks later, the house he got hit. Surrounded. Laws everywhere. They hit the back dock, try to make bun and jump the gate, try to jump over the apartment balcony and try to get a great escape. But y'all already know when they knock on the front door,
they got somebody in the back.
Come on, man. Stop playing. You think they say one thing about them people, they secure the premises before they knock on that door. I didn't say perimeter, the premises. I mean everything. I'm talking about from cyber to goddamn security to the house next door camera. What you talking about? Hey, why they got so that didn't work. They ended up jumping off the balcony just for a dry jump. Then lucky them kids still would break your leg or nothing. But they was apprehended. While in the car, one of the guys told my son, one of my kids, to take the case. Young, you get out. Young, don't do that, man. We ain't never. Such as what's going on. Y'all stay on the case file, because if you know BG situation, y'all know I'm speaking similar situation. He was told to take the case. And my son being a young, don't know nothing about crime and don't know nothing about this. I'm gonna show you this story. Gonna go vice versa, one on him and then one on him. And when he got down there, you know, one thing you could tell him, you some of you old, you know, such like BGs and these right here, they gonna say if you the weak link, good, take that, got you. If you the young and dumb one, they got a little youngster, take that, we got you. Little youngster go to juvenile, these get to go to jail and get out. To say that one of my kids the one did the killing, when they're not the killers. But one thing they know about that youngster there, he was just as ruthless as they was. He was just as ruthless as they was. And one thing you think about him, you can say what you want, you got him up. That's like he got in there. My son got in there and, you know, the game they ran on my son was like, nah, bro, I ain't finna shit. What? Man, you gonna get out. But see, my son, they think they ran the game on him until he got down there to run the game back. So when the people ran the game on my son, I'm not gonna lie, I believe one of my kids, they said something in the room. During interrogation, according to how the laws played them. Because when you 16 and your mind ain't equipped on, but you think, let me tell you something about a Harvard lawyer or something like that. They'll run around a juvenile delinquent out here on these streets with no education, with no with nothing. Don't think you come in there and talk their language. Just like me trying to speak Spanish and I've never taken a course. Like me trying to say Jamaican, but so that's just like a black man trying to talk court talk. Boy, you gonna be so lost. It sound like English, don't it? But it don't sound like English, don't it? Okay, it sound worse than the Bible when they get to talking court talk. Thus said thou was at the point of place at the sun. Man, you be like, what are they saying? Don't worry about it. Get you an interpreter. But make a long story short, my son told him, nah, bro, that ain't how that went. Cause you can tell a young something, they're going in there, flipping young so fast, woo, 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 down, bro, you know, you're looking at it. What? You know, they're telling you you're looking at 30, 40, 50 years off the rip. See, wait a minute, they said, you know. But anyway, when it's time for my son to go to court, though, my son appeared in court. They said, you know, you sure you gonna keep that? You know, I ran into my son on a lockdown. Tell him a Crip. I got a bench warrant for a murder charge. I was bench warranted from Militant unit back to the county, Turn County. They bench warranted me back. After I had been on that unit 9 months, I already sentenced to go to prison. When I got down there, another charge came up on me, so I had to be bench warranted back to the Turn County. When I got inside the Turn County, you know, the bench warrant had me shook because I could have swore I got caught for all my crooks. But somebody was trying to dig up on me, so I ran into an officer named Mr. Martinez. The detective that was on a homicide trial, and he came to me, he said, Mr. Demerson, you know, such and such, this day or such, he said, we got, you know, 3 witnesses that already signed documents saying that I'm the shooter. And he said this happened, bro. So he gave me the call, he told me what happened and where it happened at, and I'm talking about it, I'm shook. I can remember, but I can remember I didn't do that. I can remember that much. Yes, I'll be over it. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I know, okay, but now I wasn't the shooter. Matter of fact, I was in jail that day. Don't that work all the time? Don't that way y'all think that work? It better. It better. Because if it hadn't, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to Tune today. But that didn't work. Justice worked for me. You can get all type of jackets put on your back. When I went inside the court, the officer said that I was pinpointed to be a killer. And I was at a visit. And so I was sitting at the visit after Mr. Martinez read me rights and told me what I'm down there for in the case that I was on. And I told him, nah, that wasn't me. So I told him I was booked in and I was in jail in August, man. I was in jail August. I went to jail August the 3rd. I mean, August the 7th, sir. He said, no, Mr. Demerson. He looked at me, smiled. He said, no, afraid you wasn't. We have you booked in on the 10th right here. I could have sworn I went to jail on the 7th. August the 7th. Yeah, I went. Yeah, y'all can't got me August the 7th, sir. They surrounded my house. I got set up by the white boy Bud, one of my little brother's best friends. Yeah, he got down on me. I'm gonna stay right there. He set me up. He run the laws to my house and with all my kids while I was in there, head out on a good duck run and he run the laws to me. Yeah, my brother's best friend. And I told my brother that all my life. Your partner snitched on me. Yeah, he brought the laws to my house. He sit in the car and watched the laws run me down. He let the laws hide around the corner. When I got inside his car, he blowed the horn for me to come watch, what I thought was odd. And I got in the car with him. Oh, that's my brother. I jumped out, ran out there, get in the car with him, get to talking to him. I know he was looking around kind of strange. So some just told me, I said, what the hell is he looking at? So I turned around to look at, what are you looking at? Because he kept looking around me while I'm talking to him. Because come to find out, 4 hours before prior to that, my brother had just got busted. I said 4 hours prior. So that was on a spree. You hear me? And he looked around me while I'm talking. So I said, what are you looking at? I turned around and looked at what he looking at. And by the time I could turn around, I seen about like 7 laws running up to the car. Get out the car, get out, get hands up. The sad thing was they never told him to do nothing. He sit there and like, I'm like, okay, y'all run up on the car, y'all gonna get both of us, right? I mean, what y'all throwing me down? They opened my car door, slammed me down. Make a long story short, I was in the county jail. Once again, I went to jail August the 7th, sir. I can remember that day, vividly. But the man told me I wasn't in jail the 13th of August. The murder happened on the, he said, sir, the murder happened on the 10th. Man, let's just tour me some motherfucking world. Man, I think I was locked up August, man. I must have been high or something, bro. I don't remember that day, and I sure don't remember, but I do remember the day y'all came to get me. Saying that to say what? While I was in there, man, I had one of the laws walk by, and the laws told the man, he said, Mr. Dimson right here? I'm like, yeah. I said, man, trying to pin a murder on me, man. Nah, I ain't do that murder. So the man had his phone like this, y'all, and he was talking on the phone, because I was locked up.
Right.
Because that's, you know, I was locked up, and guess what? And I stuck to what I didn't do. I didn't do that. And guess what? You know, I'm not in jail saying I didn't do nothing, because everybody in jail ain't never did nothing. Oh, y'all didn't know that. Everybody, who said you gonna walk up and say, yeah, I did it? Not too many of them. Everybody never saying they didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Everybody didn't do nothing. But so we hear that all the time, what you didn't do. So I was to step back. I said, hold on, Mr. Dimmers. And he was talking to another detective and doing some files, doing some checking on him. He said for some reason he believed this guy. He believed me. Well, I hope motherfucker right you do. It's easy to get set up, y'all. And while he was doing his little homework, one of the officers came by for me a visit. And I'm in visit. He said, you got Percy Dimmerson right here? Oh, y'all keep up with the twisted plot on this. I know I go a long way around. He said, you got Mr. Dimmerson right here? He said, yeah, Mr. Dimmerson's right here. He said, Dimmerson? He said, if you right here, well, why do you have Dimmerson's name on the board right here? Then the other officer looked around at me because they had to stand over my visits. I was a fool, y'all. I was always a up when I was in jail. I was called a salty, y'all. I was an assaulty. I was a threat to inmates and officers. Everybody in Fort Worth, Tarrant County know what the that is. That's what I was labeled as, assaulty. That was me. So one of the laws was coming to get me, but it didn't make sense. That Percy's at visit, but Percy's name is at the wall and Percy's in the cell 3 rows down there. He said he just talked to Percy Dimson on another block. So I turned around and said, Dimson, stand up. I said, what's up, man? He kept looking at me talking about, man, how you right here and down there at the same? I said, damn well. I looked on the board, I went to the window, I looked through the window, the jail window, and I seen Percy Dimson right there on the board. I said, I'm not on this block, I'm down the hall, I'm at the end of the hall, my Gladiator block, the tank. Nah, I'm not on our road. He said, well, take his name off the board down here. And so the man say, Percy. And then whoever was on our road named Percy Dimson yelled back, said, yeah, what's up? Me and the police looked at each other. He said, you know a Percy? I said, I got a son named Percy. He said, step out in the hall right here. He said, look out, Percy, you know who this is? He said, yeah, that's my daddy. I said, what? I said, little Percy? He said, what's up, daddy? I said, nah, man. I said, my son in that down there now, man? He said, yeah. I said, man, let him out. Ain't nothing I can do. I ain't seen my son, little Percy, in years. And the murder cases has been following him. But here I am in Tarrant County, being booked in on a bench warrant murder. And things started dawning on me. I started seeing started making sense. Make it make sense. Well, if you know you ain't did nothing, but you know what type of son you got, and they think you your son, then goddamn, well, hold on. By this time, Mr. Martinez beat on the window with the phone. I said, hold on, Percy, I'm talking to the text. I said, well, look how loud, y'all know where I'm at. Yeah, I ain't in that shit you was in. When y'all go to jail, down here in Tarrant County, I don't go where y'all go. No, I don't go to the crazy house. Well, I'll tell y'all where I was at in a minute. Where you scared to go. Yeah. Where you dread to go. Where you, I don't want to go on that side. I know it. I know it. That's why even in the county, I do my time raw. Don't worry about it. But anyway, I go back and Mr. Martinez come up to the window. He said, Mr. Demers, he said, today must be your lucky day. All right, I just see my son down here. Everything just in a rotation right now. I'm in here for God. And then somebody say, but God.
But God.
Hello? But God. I mean, say, this is enough to take your stomach inside out what's going on all in hours. The detective walked up and said, Mr. Demers, he looked at me. He said, they must be your lucky day. I said, yeah, what's up, man? He said, I'm sorry. We bench wanted you back. We're gonna go and get you back on the bus and send you on back to TDC. Said, come to find out, yeah, you was in jail August the 7th. You just didn't get booked into Tarrant County until August the 13th. The killing took place on the 10th. I said, oh, go, God! Hello!
You was in the city jail.
I was in Mansfield, where they send everybody to go before they go to Tarrant County. You will go. You won't just go to Tarrant County down here. You got about 5 processes before you even make it up to where you gonna lay your head. You get booked in, they take you downtown, put you in a little hole. When they take you in that hole, everybody's transferred to Mansfield. You get a chance to book out, and you stay. Mansfield's the most nastiest, terriblest, filthiest jail in the state of Texas. Nastiest place. But you're gonna live in that motherfucker until they transfer you back downtown to Fort Worth to be booked into jail, into the current county jail. But until then, you will be housed at a facility in Mansfield, federal people and state. That's the last place I had seen Twisted Black. Me and him was on side each other in Mansfield one time. I was talking to him. He was on the Fed side. I was on this side. Decades ago. But I was in Mansfield, waiting to come to Tarrant County. I was picked up August the 17th. Paperwork shows, yeah, you was locked up. The murder took place August the 10th. You wasn't booked into Tarrant County to the 13th. Because you could stay in Mansfield up to 7 to 14 days before you're processed downtown. Yeah, all these talking about 3-day booking. You stay in Tarrant County, you're gonna stay in Mansfield for 7 to 14 days in your nasty clothes, around nasty dope fiend addicts. Shower got cum everywhere, everywhere. It's filthy, but they eat good. You get beat up in there, and you be getting high, it's nasty in there until you transfer it. So I got 1 strike down, and couple more strikes to go. Oh, my bad. Before the detective had came and got me, I'm sorry to say, shout out to Crenshaw, one of the Crenshaw brothers. I got into it with a Crenshaw and a little Mexican. Right before I went to the detective, I was accused of pissing in the my bad. That's what I told her. But see, the didn't know I just came from the penitentiary, and I'm just here on a bench warrant. And yeah, that's why I look like this. And the thought I was selling something, and they didn't know I was a monster. And I never forget, I went to go piss, and I heard a little Mexican say, hey man, you're pissing on the shitter. I said, oh, my bad, Vato, shit wrong, my bad. So I switched from the pisser to the next toilet, because you don't want to never piss where sit there. It's like a jail rule or something. And so while I'm pissing, the little Mexican went and told the black guy, Crenshaw guy, yeah man, over there and pissed on the shit. So the put his slides on, and everybody act like I committed the ultimate sin on the block. So I'm peeping game while I'm pissing. And the black dude walk up with a Crenshaw and the Mexican. He said, hey man, what's going on? I turned around and looked at him. I said, what you mean what's going on? He said, dude say you pissed on it. I said, bro, that ain't nothing. I already wiped that out and cleaned it up. He said, yeah, now. I said, but hold on, what did he come get you for? And I stole off on a little Mexican. Yeah, what's up? Don't do. He said, hey man, the black guy jumped in and said, what you doing all that for? You want to fight somebody? Go put your shoes on. He went and put his shoes on real calm, like, yeah, you been doing a little essay like that. I'm waiting. Hurry up. When he came back over, I slept and hit him about 5 bad motherfuckers. When I hit him, I split his motherfucker top of his head, hit his head on top of the toilet. The nigga had to go get some grease and pack his motherfucking eye. That bitch, all you seen was white meat. That bitch wasn't even bleeding, just like white meat. I knocked a piece of that eyebrow, yeah. Shout out to Crenshaw. Knocked a piece of your eyebrow from that. And then the detectives came and got me for the homicide thing. So by me, when I beat the homicide, I come out in the hall, and my son, they let my son roll the door so my son could see me. This gonna be a good story. Y'all stay there. I know I go a long way. My son come out, hey, Daddy, what's up, Daddy? I said, what's up? And he let my son come up to the bar, and I put my hand up against the thing. Man, what is you over? Fool, and said, yeah, he just bit some finger halfway out. I said, what? No, Daddy don't stick his hand all in my cell. Cause how do you bite a finger, Percy? Come on, Percy. Oh, Daddy. I can't even say too much to my son because I'm still mentally institutionalized. But I have a different feeling on the inside of me somewhere saying, you know, this ain't right. I love him, I miss him, but I just wish he wasn't in here. But I'm looking at him, oh yeah, he got him. But they say on them cases. I said, don't you know? Oh, mother. Say, man, I just talked to Officer Martinez, man. What you got going? No, they trying to say I got. Everybody ain't just saying I can see I on the first one. You got 4 tails on you. I love you. Daddy gonna see you on the other side. Not in here no more. Where you going? I'm finna go back to prison. I just got found innocent on some shit. You probably got your name off. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But you stay strong, stay prayed up. Daddy love you. And I walked out. I didn't see my son until about like 7 years later. Sitting right there on that bed, talking to his daddy. Soon as one of them sons came home, that same son came home and went out a week and he ran, he called me. He said, Daddy, meet me over there. Cause it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm not gonna get out of my bed and go, Daddy, meet me over there, Daddy, let me talk to you. Please. Cause I'm in North Crowley. You know where Little John is from North, no Eastwood is to Little Crowley? I'm talking about deep North Crowley. On my way, man. About 30 minutes, I'll be there. I pull up. I sit on the block. When I get there, the mad thing about me, he ain't there. Cause I know I didn't get out of my goddamn bed at 2:30 in the morning, drive from here to El Paso to see what's wrong with my son. He ain't been, I come on, he run up on me. And I said, I'm finna go. Told my friend, man, tell him I came. Let him know that as soon as I got ready, I see some headlights hit the corner. He pulled up, and him and another little cat jump out. He said, Dad, he said, man, tell him, man. Tell me what? Yeah. Because you ain't been out number 2 weeks, man. Don't start this. No, Dad, man. You saying I didn't saying I'm. Because you ain't been out number 2 weeks. So you saying you ain't been out 2 weeks, you caught you another bite? First week you out and you shot your. Come on, bro. No, come on, man. Because you want to go west, so I tried my best with this one. And it didn't work. They kept stacking up. Cases kept coming. Then a case came to similar charges. Now y'all peep game, man. Now this same son had been put in this position where when it's time for him to take the test to testify against his friend on the first murder charge back in the days, he asked me, I never forget. He told me why he was in the county. I last little visit, he told me, he asked me, what should I do? I said, son, you already in prison. You don't have to say nothing. All right, Daddy. Yeah, don't say nothing. Do you got your time? He said, yes, sir. I said, well, do your time. Anything else uncivilized. He said, yes, sir. That was a smart young man. He was trying to survive in here and out here. When he went to court, he got on the stand, told him to send him back to his cell. Yeah. The DA, everybody was pissed off at him, but my thing is this, what else can you do to him? He's already doing his time. He don't have to say nothing. He don't have to say nothing. Yes, they can play back what he was into, but it won't even appear in court. All they know, they got a confession out of him when he was a kid. But as he got older during them times and came to go to court, he told me he didn't know nothing. And I can actually say that the guy that was prosecuted got charged with the murder charge. Shout out to Quail, man. Ended up on Ferguson with me. Yeah, 35 years in prison. for a murder. He said, your son, was on my caseload. I ran into about like 4 guys in prison. About 4 or 5. See, niggas, man, your son shot at me. Your son did this, your son did. Deal with him, he in prison. You might run into him. Yeah, cause running into me is like running into a brick wall. One of the guys called a murder charge. When he come home, he said, what should I do? He said, Daddy, let me tell y'all something. It's a different one to say here, take your case. I'm just taking some planks out my own eye. Now let's get to the mission at hand. It's a different one to say here, take your. Guess what? They mean it at that time. They mean it at that time. When they say I'm gonna take that case, look how cool. Let me tell you, just to tell Tune, no, BD did not snitch, man. Nah, he ain't no snitch. You weak as fuck, nigga. Y'all don't know a snitch when you hear one. The plank is gone.
Okay.
It's after I. Yeah, so BG, no, he did not snitch. When my son got up there to do what he had to do, I came back and I said, Daddy, the dude is in there right now. The detective got the gun. This is a whole 8, 9 years later, y'all. After I seen my child when he was in the jail and did his time and came home, and he's back out here, and this is the life they choose to lead. He a grown man, 30, 27, 28 years old. He know what he doing. He a mastermind. You don't gotta ask me about him. You can ask the records about him. You can look them up. Your motherfucker. My kids got their own name. They don't live off their daddy name. But anyway.
Okay.
What's up with you, Tune?
Before I take it there, HoneyKomb Brazy.
Okay.
Recently went to federal prison.
Yes, sir.
This was after the arrest for the guns and the drugs. HoneyKomb Brazy has made a statement in regards to not only his innocence, but his manager, who is from Texas, innocence. He says, boy, this stuff is brazy. I'm paraphrasing, by the way, meaning I'm taking out the curse words.
Right.
How is they doing, my brother, at I Hustle No Luck? Brought these fake security boys around him from Texas, and we thinking these people are legit. How are these people felons too? Got us thinking y'all hired real security. These brothers pleaded not guilty and stuff like they just trying to set him up. But the guns in one of them boys' names and in the other boy's baby mama's name. So how is y'all not pleading guilty? Then on top of that, they move my brother to another prison and keep y'all in the city back there talking to the police for 3 to 4 hours. Then when Brazy try to see what's up, boys talking about they can't talk to him. What type of weird time is you people on? My brother got out doing the right stuff, giving back to the community, squashing beef in the city, moving right with some fake security that he brought, that he thought was legit. And he get caught up like this on some BS because boys ain't hiring real security. Boy, y'all some real pros.
Boy, y'all brazen. But y'all little dirty. Did my like that. They sitting in the motherfucking turning lane for goddamn 2 or 3 minutes. They brought attention to themselves. That was number one. Number two, when the police pulled them over and asked him to step out of the car, the man asked him. The man didn't even take time. He volunteered and told him where everything was at. Then he had enforcement on his motherfucking shirt, on his motherfucking vest. If a law pull you over, the first thing you jump out, the law pull up, you pull up and look at that motherfucker, you see a big with a bulletproof vest on, say enforcement, what's the first thing you gonna think?
Security.
You know, what comes with security?
Weapons.
Point blank period. So are there any in the car with the vest? Mr. Enforcement. It don't say, some people say police, but enforcement gives everybody else the key to say that you're an enforcement. So then, oh yeah, we have one in the front seat. We got one in the back there. I mean, man went to talking to the police like got me yeah, like they was clean. Like they were legit. Told them where everything was at. And I don't know what Brazy knew or what Brazy thought. Man, you know, but Brazy needs to slow down,
what
man.
Brazy assumed.
Assumed that he had real security. I mean, I hope he did. I hope he didn't. I hope he ain't playing with his top like that, man. I hope they ain't played his top like that, but evidently, y'all, he got his top played. There wasn't no motherfucking security. Them informers like everybody else, man. Y'all know what that means, see it? Confirmation. Them informers like everybody else, man. Don't nobody get out and volunteer information when you ain't a legit motherfucker. Now you got to go find that. They don't tell you everything. That man willingly gave up the information.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Not today. But on that note, Brazy, that comes with being, you know, around haters, man. Moving too fast. Man, look out, Brazy, man. Get out and enjoy life. Fuck these man. If they let you go. Let me tell you something about Brazy. I seen Brazy taking a shower. Let me tell y'all something. When I seen Brazy taking a shower in the federal penitentiary on that sidewalk like that, let me tell you, let's talk. I'm not talking to you civilians. I'm talking to the people that's been in captivity for years in the slave world, which is prisons and federal institutions. We see like Brazy all the time. Those are not ordinary people in our prison system. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Brazy. He rap his ass out. Let me tell y'all something. When a person goes to prison and they let mind optical chemicals get to their mind, them people will zombie them boys. Some people come home and think they can't make it out here in the society, man, because they've been taking the medicine in places like that. How I know you on medicine? Because you go to the shower. You don't shit there on the sidewalk and shower with a water hose and no soap. But the laws know that you so offbeat, they'll give you a water hose outside with some soap. Unhuman. In front of everybody while over there looking at you just shower. Wash your That's what HoneyKomb was doing with the water hose. In the prison. You know, other people go, yeah, man, look at this old fool out here with this goddamn water hose. Saying that to say, well, what they got to do with anything, Percy? That's showing y'all the mentality of HoneyKomb. Not saying that he's slow because he's a fake, he's a cold motherfucker on that mic. Well, Michael Jackson cold on stage, but he when he get off, you know, we don't know nothing about Mike. HoneyKomb cold in that booth. But when he get out the booth, we don't know if he Batman or not. Mentally. You gotta be strong mentally. All the way around and watch this, HoneyKomb. Seeing that what that got to do with anything? Can get out here and run circles around him mentally. They know your mind state, homie. They know, man, tell that some security, cool. He ain't paying attention. Tell the security, but HoneyKomb, I know one thing, he ain't no fool, man. He know how to surround himself with the right ones. If you don't want to play the game where you don't need security, with law enforcement all on, went out there and told people, yeah, there's a gun in the front seat, one under here, there's one over there, just told the people that. Yeah, they in there saying we don't know nothing. They don't supposed to. They did their job. They told them, they got the enforcement, they got enforcement. They didn't say police, it says enforcement. HoneyKomb feel like you got played. Yeah, you around some fake police, informants, CIs. Yeah, they told them where everything that they didn't know what was it. That you wondering why they like God. It's a gun on the front seat and the driver's side. Told them. Look, it wasn't no everybody going to jail. No. It wasn't no words of that. He told them where it's at. That man got stopped on a traffic violation. Y'all end up getting a federal charge. How you get a stop on a traffic ticket? How do a traffic ticket end up going fed? How do a traffic ticket end up going fed? Because it was fed all the time. It didn't have nothing to do with the traffic ticket. Cause if you know you sitting there riding dirty, who the f sit there and draw attention to themselves? Sitting in the turning lane, just sitting there. Police got y'all gonna turn? Let the police turn around and go got cause y'all still sitting in the turn. Oh yeah, we got it. Jump out the car like you a real motherfucker. Nah, he just ready to get out and jump out and go tell it what he need to tell him. But sir, I feel bad for HoneyKomb, man. I hope HoneyKomb get in there, get prayed up. Get prayed up. You taking a lot of backlashes out here. We see your enemies study approach. You know, your enemies get strong when you ain't around. You know that, right? Out of sight, out of mind. Can really handle you. I seen what they said about, you know, what's going on with him, finesse and I finesse to study Badger and the Witness. You hear me? That ain't cause for it. You study Badger and the Witness, that's not cause for it. But tell sister or kid here for me, tune that I'm at work.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola, ¿cómo está? But you gotta tell people that thing that he's going through.
Yeah,
he's
Percy at work right now. We'll call you back.
He's going through it. He's going through it, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Don't take no showers outside. Get your humane back together, man. Be a human in there, man. I know a lot about the feds. I know a lot about the feds, man. I learned from the best, the Texas boys. You know, you can't make these pictures up. Yeah, I know a lot about them. But I learned a lot about life too. Everything ain't about being behind bars, man. This good old good green earth and being alive. HoneyKomb, stay strong, man. Your security snitched on you. Bars. Didn't they, man? What's up with you, Tune? It's my deal, man.
You look mighty dapper.
I appreciate you, man.
They say black men can't compliment each other, so I just want to
I appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Let's go.
TD Jakes was taken and put on trial in the court of public opinion.
Okay.
Essentially, it came out that he was allegedly at parties with Diddy, where there was some guy-on-guy action and you know, everything that they've been saying about Diddy. TD Jakes actually addressed it during his Christmas sermon. And in addressing it, his answer was, I'm not going to use this pulpit to address anything that isn't God and or a lie. I'm paraphrasing now, and I don't want to misquote him on that. But essentially, it was said he was given a standing ovation and he moved on. OG Percy, you're from the DFW, by way of Fort Worth, Texas. Dallas, Texas is where Potter's house is located. What's your thoughts on the TD Jakes P Diddy situation?
Every dog will have his day, man. Let me tell you something, Tune. One thing that I don't play about is God. I don't care who you is. Nigga, ain't no big you, little me when it come to God. Saving souls. I don't knock TD Jakes for what he got caught up in. He human. Ain't nobody perfect but God. But once you know wrong from right, it's a different story. Once you preaching right, don't lead us wrong. You get what I'm saying? Because you know. Once you got the eyes on you, make them stay on you for the right reason, homie. Don't do that, man. I'm not mad at TD Jakes' personal life. I'm mad at his spiritual life. You dig what I'm saying? It's a man. Boy, I almost got emotional. It's a lot at hand out here, homie. There's a lot of lives being lost out here, homie. for another misleader. You dig what I'm saying? It's a lot of like, man, you know, cuz, keep that shit shouldn't even hit the motherfucker. I don't give a what you do out here. It's just certain shit shouldn't hit the, come on, man. When I say it shouldn't hit the media, it's just certain shit shouldn't hit that's gonna hurt. Not just you, everybody. Not just you, everybody. It's just not gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt everybody. What you going through, Jakes? You human. Get out there, get your party on. You in the fourth quarter. Shake it up, rattle and roll. Whichever way you wanna go. That's your business. But don't hurt us with it. I wouldn't be no good if I took my drug addiction and over tune with it every time he came around and hurt the business. It's not wrong for us to go be Jazzy Bell somewhere and come back and hurt the church. No, man, it don't work like this. Tales from a Crip, the shortest tale I ever told. I had a cousin that wasn't nothing, ended up being something. And when he ended up being something, he ended up being the best of everything he could do. He ended up getting scholars, doctors. He had plaques all over his motherfucking wall from front to back. Doctor's degrees, lawyer's degrees, everything. He ended up managing the biggest funeral home in Fort Worth, Texas. Owning and establishing a couple in Florida and Dallas. Set up his own bid. He built schoolhouses and everything. Had a nice big old church. Everybody came to his church. The church was so packed that he had cars all up and down the street. Good preacher. Guess what about that man? Man had the coldest word in the world. He preached T.D. Jakes' fat ass under that table. Sorry, T.D. Sorry, T.D. T.D. Cold with the word. I sit there and study the man. The cold thing about that man, that was my second cousin. Out of Stanford, Texas. Real cousin. Blood cousin. Out of Stanford, Texas. Came to Fort Worth, ended up being a very, very, very powerful man. Powerful. Right now today, his funeral was the biggest ever held in Fort Worth. Couldn't even hold a mega church. He had a whole mega church. He had to open a theater across the street. The man had Channel 11, Channel 8, Channel 12, every helicopter float hovering over the goddamn church. We couldn't even have church because of the helicopters outside just filming from the ground. A hell of a man. But one thing he did, he brought his business, his pleasure into the church. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't bring prisons to the streets. You can't bring streets to the prison because they don't work. That's the same thing about the word of God. You can't bring business with pleasure into the church because you can't let that devil in. Oh, he gonna show out. The devil, it look good getting in there. But you know once you let him in, right? You know what he in here to do, right? 3 things, what is it?
Kill, steal, and destroy.
Hello! I'm glad I ain't amongst the dead. I'm glad I ain't amongst the dead. You don't think it's gonna change because you TD Jakes? It ain't gonna change because you the Jakes? No. No. You might as well be 1090, Jake. You hear me? No. No. I'm gonna let you make it on this one this time, Jakes. But if I have to come back and we have to prosecute you on RealToon, your nickname gonna be Jake the Snake. Yeah, Jake the Snake. You ate that worm. You ate the forbidden apple and God told that snake cowered you into going to do. Now, come on, bro. And guess what? Let me tell you something, Toon. I love me some Jakes. I studied T.D. Jakes the whole time I was in prison. I got a book by T.D. Jakes. It got me through prison, mentally. Man, I used to sit there and underline shit like that book was the Bible to me. The man had so many cold quotables and so much good things going on, and it helped me through. I remember T.D. Jakes when he used to preach back in the day, 'cause I'm an old cat. See, I remember things like this before the Jakes that y'all know. A lot of y'all just call them the mega church Jakes. Nah. I remember the big fat pig Jakes that used to have sweat so bad that his sweat comes all the way, would sweat out a whole suit, y'all. In one sermon, sweat the whole suit out. I'm telling you, can take it out, the suit sweat it out of there. And he would do, because he would preach, because he was in the word. That's before came in. and he bit of the apple. Now, man, I mean, if you are going to parties, man, them type of things, I mean, come on, Jakes. And y'all know what's finna happen, right? Shh. Oh, y'all know what's finna happen. Same thing we tell you on RealToon time. It's a domino effect. Everybody finna start talking. Hey, y'all think BG catching hell? Shit, you think Puff Daddy catching hell? TDJ's gonna be the first to get it. I'm catching hell. Yeah, living alone, cause the game he playing. See, one thing about P Diddy and the R. Kellys and the BGs, all the snitching and the this and that going on, it's fine. But John Polk can't do it. And TDJs can't either. Crip $4 can't either. All you big time cuz that's been, listen to this something. And this is my right hand in Jesus Christ. I love dearly my Savior to God. I watched TD Jakes' character change. I'm a seasoned vet when it comes to church. Seasoned. Very much knowledgeable of everything in church but the Bible. I'm sorry, I couldn't read, y'all. But I learned one thing, I'd rather know the Bible than learn it. You hear me? Yes, sir. And I got it down packed. That's how I know a phony when I see one. That's not no real Bible. That's not no real Bible. I can tell when you're in the New Testament and in the Old Testament. I can tell when you're in the True Testament. See, TD Jakes, you in the True Testament right now. You got to find yourself in there. See, my book, Percy 1:1 says, know who thou art. And who are you? I am a child of God. That's who I am. I don't need to know nothing else in this world. And once you know that and you stand on that, you'll live longer. But Jakes, bit the apple, y'all. It's gonna cost some souls, y'all. Not lives, souls. It's gonna cost some souls. That's gonna hurt. We don't need another Eddie Long, y'all. We can't stand another Eddie Long. We can't stand another. Come on, man. We can't lose our soul too. We done lost the grace, man. Shirley Caesar gone, God. We ain't got nobody to run to. Aretha Franklin gone. Good souls. James Cleveland gone. But TD been carrying the torch. But let me tell y'all something. From now on, y'all watch TD Jakes as he prance. I went from watching him preach to prancing. Say that again. I watched Jakes go from preaching to prancing. I love the preacher. Can't nobody with Jakes. But when he let that come into church, that was a wrap. My cousin, when he brought what he was doing into the church, it cost him his life. They found him murdered inside a motel over here with some guys caught up to him and they castrated him and put it in his mouth. When they opened up the motel room, they found him with in his mouth. Wait a minute, who you talking about, Percy? Oh, I'm talking about my great cousin. That had everything. That had the big phone. They had the helicopters hovering over.
Gregory Spencer.
Oh, he found them. He found them. Oh, confirmation. Where that phone at? Confirmation. Say, I'm at work, man. Confirmation. That is it. The great Gregory Spencer. R.I.P. to my cousin Gregory Spencer, man. And R.I.P. to TD Jakes. Yeah. Jake the Snake is over. Love you to death as a minister, but if you can't separate the world from God's house, because it ain't the potter's house. The potter's trying to put you back together again, Jakes. Let him do it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. The sad thing is, Jake's already been too far gone, y'all. Y'all been, real men know it. Real men know it. He been far gone. I see it. I said, my right hand to God. I seen him. I said, cuz so starting that. Now he didn't used to preach like that. Let me tell y'all something. You could tell a rapper, the difference between a rapper and an Illuminati rapper. I put it like that. Hey, I'm just a rapper. I'm not an Illuminati rapper. Oh, this motherfucker have neon lights and this be overmade, remade, retook, and same thing with preachers. You can tell when they done switched over. You can tell when they done switched over. You can tell when they switched over. I knew that man dance, that punk security dance in front of TD Jakes doing this, and TD Jakes in the back just, don't no man do that. And then if y'all go back and look at that video, TD Jakes was finna hug the man around his waist, but he had to catch himself and throw his arm back up over his shoulder. Yeah, I caught that too. But I'm not here to take TD Jakes down. Let me tell you something. The world is not gonna be wrong when they do, but I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people are gonna stand up for Jakes. A lot of people are gonna applaud him. A lot of people are gonna say, let the devil. You should have knew that woman that art was loose when you did what you did. TD Jakes, you ain't got a fault. You just, you just got caught. Bars.
Hey, RealToon, there's some real money in the room.